At the age of 7, it was actually discovered that I had an enormously high level of astigmatism in my left eye, and then developed also astigmatism in my right. But as I got older, over the next 3 decades, I tended to have the highest level of astigmatism that most of my eye doctors along the way had ever seen in my left eye. Because I had such a strong astigmatism, I was only able to wear gas-permeable contacts. They were really heavy, and they'd actually slide down my eyes. My husband told me after I went back to glasses, after we'd met and dated for a while, he told me that I used to kind of glare at people, but it was the fact that I was lifting my my gas-permeable contacts up so I could look through the center of them. And in terms of glasses, one of the things that sent me looking for LASIK was that the bridge of my nose, after 30 years, mostly of holding glasses and really pretty strong prescription glasses, I just started getting sores. My nose would get really tired, and I ended up not wearing my glasses a lot of the time. I was really nervous hearing people talk about LASIK surgery. I wasn't ready, and I wasn't ready because I knew I was really nervous about having my eyes touched or worked on. When I read about the fully laser version, the wave-guided technology, the no blade cutting my cornea, I was really intrigued, and I found that I didn't have that level of nervousness or anxiety. My search for a surgeon to do this procedure was online, and I went to an independent research website and found a listing for Bellevue LASIK and cornea with really high ratings. When I went to their website, there was so much information about the procedure from beginning to end, from financing to what the different levels were available, what types of surgery. And nothing ever changed beginning to end in what anybody told me, what the procedure was, what was offered, what the cost would be. There were no surprises. Everyone that I met was great. Everyone had nothing but my best intentions at heart. In fact, Dr. Leavitt didn't think I was actually a candidate because someone had put prism in my glasses, which I had no idea meant I would have been experiencing double vision in order to need that in my glasses. So he felt like the double vision that he assumed I had wouldn't be helped by LASIK, and it turned out I didn't have double vision. Someone had put prism in my glasses, had never explained to me what that meant, and so he really wanted me to go through the first eye exam procedure of the process for LASIK to make sure that I was in fact a candidate, that they could tell what my vision was outright and not just go by my previous prescription. I had every hope I would be a candidate, but up until that first exam was done, we were still waiting to see, and I was fortunately a candidate. On the day of the surgery, my husband was far more nervous than I was. Everything went exactly the way they told me it would. I was not nervous at all. They talked me through everything, and I was actually pretty fascinated and how fast it went. I think it was a 16-second correction on this eye and a 7-second correction on that eye. So I have told a lot of people that once you're not nervous hearing about the process, it's when you're really ready to consider getting that done. So after 30 years, I was ready to get that done. I was really impressed by what was offered here in terms of the level of advanced surgery and the number of surgeries that they did here. So again, and the fact that Dr. Leavitt was willing to tell me, I don't know that you're a candidate because your prescription may just be something that can't be entirely fixed by LASIK, that he was willing to turn me away as a paying client. I was really intrigued to find out if I could in fact have him be my doctor. So again, I was really glad to be a candidate. Cost did play a factor. I had just come on into my job full-time as fund development coordinator. What I do graphic design, I go out and do public speaking, I work with clients, and I just felt that it was the right time. I could afford to do it. And so I put all those things together, and my husband and I just made the decision that there were certain things we would put off, put to the side. I felt like this was absolutely worth taking a hit in some other opportunities, and financially, I just put my money toward myself. Now I have 20/15 vision in both eyes. I've declared myself bionic, and it is really like seeing in high definition. It's pretty incredible.